Today, I'm gonna share with you guys 5 tips that Wade Desarmo shared with me to help me learn frontside nose slides. And then I'm gonna break it down into smaller practice steps, so if you're out there trying to learn this trick as well, you can learn along with me. Shout out to Wade Desarmo. He really took his time to give a thoughtful response, and not a lot of pro skaters take the time to do that. So go buy his board. I'm wearing his shoes, the S Excel Wade Desarmo colorway. I'm gonna leave links to those. Thank you so much, Wade, for taking the time. The first tip that Wade Desarmo gave is to not scoop into this trick. He recommends ollieing into it rather than scooping. The second tip is he says to try it on a higher ledge. I'm assuming the reason why is because when you ollie up to a ledge, there's no impact. You kind of jump and then float into the nose slide. So it's just easier to lock in when you don't have to deal with the impact of coming down onto a small curb or something like that. Tip number 3 is he says to focus on really pressing down on the nose and really standing up on the ledge, putting all of your weight onto the ledge. Another way of saying that is getting all the weight off of your back foot so that all the weight is pressing into the nose of your board. That way your wheels aren't catching the inside of the ledge. Tip number 4 is specifically for coming out back to regular. This trick naturally wants to take you to fakie, so I asked Wade any secrets for coming out to regular, and he said to focus on turning your hips without turning your shoulders. So essentially keeping your shoulders parallel to the ledge and really focusing on just turning your hips, so your shoulders and your hips are perpendicular to each other. And then he also said to look over your shoulder where you want to come out. That way your body will naturally unwind in the direction that you need to go. And the 5th and final tip is he says to pretend like you're pushing the nose slide with your front foot. So what I think that means is you kind of need to stay a little bit on your toes and kind of push it through, because once you get on your heels, there's really no way to come back to regular. You're just stuck kind of going to fakie. So he recommends pushing it, and then you have the option to either go out to regular or to fakie. So now to learn this trick, I'm breaking it up into 4 steps. So step number 1 is going to focus on the first 3 tips. We're going to practice nose stalls on the taller ledge. We're going to focus on really popping a nice crispy ollie. We want to focus on getting all the way off of the back foot so that all the pressure is on that front foot, so the wheels are not catching on the inside of the ledge. I'm just going to do a bunch of those until I feel comfortable. Okay, so step number 2 incorporates tip number 4. Basically, we're going to approach the ledge at a 45-degree angle. Practice getting onto the ledge, but keeping the shoulders parallel to the ledge and turning the hips perpendicular. So we're gonna keep doing all the good habits that we learned in step 1, but now we're starting to approach it more of an angle and really practice the shoulder and hip motion that we're gonna need to actually slide this trick and come out to regular. So again, I'm just gonna do that till I feel pretty comfortable. Step number 3 is to basically just do a really slow nose slide and incorporate tip number 5, which is to start pushing the nose along the ledge. I'm gonna wax the crap out of the ledge, go really slow, and just ollie in, hopefully slide maybe to a stop, maybe 6 inches, and then pop back out. Then once I'm feeling comfortable with that, the 4th and final step is we just gotta add some speed and hop on and try and hang on for dear life and roll away with hopefully a semi-clean front nose. Let's see if we can learn this trick.